How do you add tags to a YouTube video after upload? Now, you're going to be surprised with what I share with you, but by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to show up in search. That's what you really want. Okay, so I've got a big surprise for you. Tags actually don't matter anymore. I'm still going to show you how to do it because that feature is still there, but YouTube actually doesn't pay attention to this feature anymore. But we'll show you that really quick so you know how to add tags. But then I'm going to show you what YouTube does do now. Like, how do you get your video to rank on YouTube? Okay, so I'm signed into Noelle Randall's YouTube channel, one of my amazing clients. And if we scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that she's actually got a lot of tags in here. But you know what? If I came over right here and I click this, delete all, the video would be just fine. I'm not gonna save it. This isn't my channel, this is Noelle's, but the video would be just fine. And how can I say that? Well, what YouTube also does is it transcribes the video. And so it knows every word that Noelle said. It knows what the title of the video is, which is still important. And then when Noelle introduces the video and tells the audience, this is what I'm going to talk about, for the entire 10 minutes and 5 seconds of this video, when Noelle talks, YouTube has every single one of those words. And so that's how it knows what this video is about. So even though this tag field is still here, YouTube admits, yeah, we ignore that field now. Now, let me just add to it. They ignore it most of the time. So it's not going to hurt you if you put tags in there. If you overstuff it and put too many tags in there, that feature is still on and it will say, they're trying to keyword stuff, so that can actually hurt your video. But if you leave this field blank, it actually won't hurt you. So now I'm going to show you how you can get a video to rank on YouTube on day one. Okay, so there's a tool. Let me show you this tool. It makes this job easy. So if you go to this website, SEMrush, stands for Search Engine Marketing, SEMrush. A lot of this is built for websites, okay? But stick with me. If you come down here to the keyword magic tool, that's the only tool on this website I use, but I use it just about every day, or at least every other day. Okay, so what topic do you want to talk about? What's your expertise? Let's say you help people with improving productivity. So if I type in here, improve productivity, and I hit search, there's only two more filters I'm going to turn on. I'm going to turn on the questions button. And I'm going to come over here to the advanced filter of word count, and I'm going to have it start at 8. So I'm looking for questions on improving productivity that are 8 words or longer. Okay, so let's scroll down and see what we find here. What can a business do to improve its productivity? So I found a few topics here that I really like. How can productivity be improved in the workplace? So that's just for any company in the workplace. This one's a little bit more specific. How to improve agent productivity in a call center. How to improve productivity in the hotel industry. How to improve productivity on a construction site. So do you see how if we add more words, you find more and more specific? So I can make a video talking to a construction company, to a hotel owner. But notice to the side here, this number 20. That means for that exact question, worded exactly this way, there are 20 people asking that question every single month. Now that sounds like a small number. It is a small number, but these are people that are searching for your expertise. So you want these people to find you. Instead of just making your video general about productivity and not ranking at the top of YouTube, you can make your video really specific, have it rank at the top of YouTube, and ensure that these 20 people find you. Imagine getting 20 views that turn into leads every single month for your business. Let's do another example. Let's say you're a parenting expert and you want to make a video about getting kids to listen. So I'll just hit search. I've got the same filters turned on. How to talk so little kids will listen. In fact, this one has too high of search volume, so I would save that down the road until you rank for a lot of the others. The big point here is to eliminate competition. You don't want any competition. You want to go after topics that no one else has touched, but still have consistent search volume. So there's so many good ones in here. What to do when your kids just won't listen. Or one of the topics that my clients have covered before, how to get your kid to listen without yelling. Or let's do one more example. Let's say you're Noelle Randall, you want to talk about Airbnb. Let's see what we can find around vacation rental. How much to charge for cleaning vacation rentals. Or how to buy a vacation rental with no money down. How to make money on a vacation rental property. See, if you use a tool like this, then you know what the titles of your videos are going to be that have a built-in audience. So instead of making videos that are just great content that no one sees, that gets 0 views, Now you have a built-in audience. And even when we talk about 20 views per month, your video will get 20 views that first month, probably another 20 views the next month, but the month after that it might get 50. Month after that it might get 70, and then 90, and then 150. In fact, many of my clients have videos that they filmed a decade ago that are still getting viewed today. So I've given you a little glimpse into my strategy, but I want you to see the whole picture, and I've got a gift for you. I wrote a book, and I want to give you this book for free. This book will teach you the whole strategy on how to leverage YouTube to generate leads for your business. Many of the businesses that I work with now generate 7 and 8 figures just from YouTube leads. If you go to natesyoutubebook.com, as long as you cover the printing and the shipping cost, that's my gift to you. natesyoutubebook.com.